All right, listen up. I'm about to let you in on a little secret. A secret that's going to completely change the way you think about building with AI. I'm not kidding.
I mean, just let that sink in for a second. While the whole world is buzzing about one or two big names, there's this huge parallel universe where developers are quietly getting access to the best of the best models from all the top AI companies. It's happening right under our noses, and today we are pulling back the curtain.
Yeah, this secret, it's called AWS Bedrock. And look, this isn't some tiny experimental thing. This is a full-blown, production-ready platform that gives you the keys to the kingdom, the best AI models from the world's leading AI labs, all through one simple API. No infrastructure to manage, no GPU headaches, just pure, unadulterated AI power. Now, the key here, the magic words, are fully managed service. What that really means is AWS handles all the messy, complicated stuff on the back end, so you can just focus on building cool things. You get access to models from Anthropic, from Meta, from Mistral, without ever having to even think about spinning up a server. It's a game changer. So what makes this such a huge deal? Why am I calling it a game changer? Well, it really comes down to three killer differences that set it completely apart from everything else out there. It really boils down to three things. First, you get total model freedom. Second, it's built for the enterprise. We're talking serious privacy. And third, it's 100% serverless. Let's dig into what that actually means for you. First up, model freedom. I mean, how many of you are tired of being locked into just one model? You build your whole app around, say, GPT-4, and then something better or cheaper comes along. Well, with Bedrock, you can switch between Claude, Llama, or Mistral just by changing one single line of code. This lets you test and find the absolute best, most cost-effective model for your specific job without re-architecting your entire application. Okay, next up, and this is huge for any real business, it's enterprise ready from day one. I mean, look at this. Your data stays private, period. It is never used to train the base models. It is never shared with the model providers. Plus, you've got SOC, HIPAA, and GDPR compliance right out of the box. For building real-world stuff, this is a non-negotiable. And number three, my personal favorite, it's completely serverless. This just blows the doors wide open for so many developers. You don't have to manage servers, you don't have to provision crazy expensive GPUs, you don't need a PhD in machine learning to get started. You just pay for what you use, and you can scale from 0 to millions of users instantly. This is how AI was always supposed to be. Look, if you need a simple way to think about it, it's this. Bedrock is like having Netflix, Disney Plus, and HBO Max all inside one app on one bill. It's the ultimate streaming bundle, but for the world's best AI models. All right, now for the fun part. Let's talk about the all-star roster you get to play with. This is where it gets really good. And hey, if this model lineup is already blowing your mind, do me a favor and smash that like button. It honestly helps more developers discover this stuff. Okay, check out this lineup. You've got Anthropic's Claude 3.5 Sonnet, the absolute champion of complex reasoning. Yeah, it beats GPT-4 on most benchmarks. Then you've got Meta's Llama 3.1, the open source powerhouse you can fine-tune and really make your own. Of course, there's Amazon's own Titan models, built and optimized for AWS. Then there's Mistral, the efficiency king from Europe that punches way above its weight. It's fast and cheap. And for all you artists and creators, you've got Stability AI's stable diffusion right inside AWS. And I have to repeat this because it is the killer feature. You can switch between any of these incredible models just by changing a single parameter. That flexibility, that's the real superpower.
But wait, Bedrock is so much more than just a model buffet. It comes packed with these production-ready tools that solve massive problems. And quick checkpoint, if you're learning something new here, hit subscribe. I'm dropping the full API tutorial next, and you are not going to want to miss the 10 lines of code that gets Claude talking back to you.
Okay, first up, knowledge bases. This is basically RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation, without the PhD. You can securely connect the models to your company's private data, so your chatbot suddenly knows all your internal docs. Then you have agents. This lets you build AI that doesn't just talk, it does things. It can call your APIs to book a meeting or query a database. And finally, guardrails. This is your safety net. You can block harmful content, mask sensitive info, and deploy AI to your customers without having a legal nightmare. Okay, let's talk about the big one, the money question. How much does this stuff really cost? Let's get super transparent here. So let's take a heavyweight model, Claude 3.5 Sonnet. You're looking at fractions of a penny per 1,000 tokens. To put that in real terms,
That's about $3 to process a million input tokens. $3.
So what does that actually mean? Well, think about a customer service bot, one that handles, say, 10,000 conversations a month. That could cost you somewhere between $50 and $100 on Bedrock. Compare that to the $4,000 a month you'd pay a human agent. The savings are just massive. And hey, here's the deal. If this explainer is saving you from wasting money on the wrong platform, drop a like. It takes 1 second, helps the channel, and lets me know this is useful.
And what if you're running a massive application? You're not stuck with pay-as-you-go. You can get something called provisioned throughput. Just think of it like reserving your own private, super fast lane on the AI highway. You get guaranteed performance at a fixed price, so you're always ready for prime time.
So here's the bottom line. Bedrock is production ready today. And every week you wait to try it, your competitors are out there shipping AI features. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's right here, right now.
And I'm gonna make you a promise. Subscribe to the channel right now, and by the end of this 5-part series, you will have production-ready AI skills that 99% of other developers just don't have. That's not hype, that's our roadmap. So what's next? In the very next explainer, we are writing code, your first API call, 10 lines of Python, and you will have Claude responding directly inside your application. If that sounds good to you, you know what to do.
So I'll leave you with this question. Which model are you most excited to try first? Is it Claude for its powerful reasoning, Llama for its open source freedom, or maybe Titan for its tight AWS integration? Let me know in the comments below. Seriously, I read every single one of them.